If the Sabrent Rocket Extreme wasn't a beast of a drive already, then Sabrent took it one step further with their latest version, providing even more flexibility than before, the Sabrent XTRM-Q. With the Sabrent Extreme, we saw some of the fastest read and write capability on the market, for a small portable drive at least. Yes, this does come at a cost, although that's part of the parcel with external Thunderbolt 3 equipped high-speed drives. But even so, the overall construction was very well engineered. If you haven't jumped aboard the Thunderbolt 3 bandwagon just yet though, Sabrent has you covered with various USB compatible solutions, such as the super compact Rocket Nano. And then we have those in between, moving data between both Thunderbolt 3 and USB interfaces, and for those we have this, the XTRM-Q. Sabrent has one of the best packaging systems I've seen, ushering in an Apple level of attention to detail, with the hard metal case protecting the drive and its cables. The dark slate coloured anodized aluminum enclosure is very similar to the Rocket Extreme reviewed earlier this year. In fact, if it weren't for the colour, you'd be hard pressed to tell them apart. That superb finish with some simple branding on the top side, a status LED at one end and the interfacing port at the other, oh, and rubber pads on the bottom ensure that it won't damage your desk or table. If you are worried about damaging the drive though, then a separate silicone sleeve is available which wraps around the drive, now providing an extra level of cushioning from any knocks or bumps the drive may endure in your carry bag. The difference with this drive though is inside, available in capacities of up to 8 terabytes, yes you heard me right, 8 terabytes in this small and compact form factor, which is pretty amazing. If you've got the cash to cover it, that is. All that storage capacity doesn't come cheap. What's more impressive though is the unit is versatile enough to switch between Thunderbolt 3 and USB-C interfaces on the fly, no user interaction needed, well other than plugging it in of course. So when connected to a computer via the Thunderbolt 3 bus, as we can see in our test here, running a simple Blackmagic disk speed test shows some seriously impressive performance. This is pretty much taking the Thunderbolt 3 interface to its limits, just as we saw with the original Rocket Extreme previously tested. Seriously high performance for even the most demanding workflows. What's more, even after leaving the test run for a while, I noticed no significant drop in performance either. Windows users fortunate enough to be rocking a Thunderbolt 3 port should expect similar performance, although we'll need to enable write caching on the device by following a couple of simple steps on the sheet supplied with the drive. And with the same drive now connected via USB-C as we can see here, running the same speed test, and we see the drive pretty much taking the USB 3.1 Gen 2 interface to its limits, typical of what we would see from the highest 10 gigabits per second USB interface. Again, no letdowns after letting the test run for a while too. During really heavy use it can get rather hot, yet I still had no issues when using the drive, so I'm assuming the heat dissipating design is doing its job rather well. And once the internal cache fills, you will get some drop off in speed, but again none that I've really found too noticeable, so a success with both interfaces overall. All in all, you're looking at some of the fastest read and write capability on the market here, as well as the versatility to use the drive between operating system platforms as well as interfaces. If you regularly work with large files or move between systems and interfaces, you'll be very pleased with the performance, and because of this incredible transfer speed, the Rocket Extreme is a great choice for content creators. Pricing is quite extravagant though, but that's part of the parcel with external Thunderbolt 3 equipped high-speed drives, but even so the overall construction is fantastic. If you want the performance of Thunderbolt 3 but need to retain compatibility with USB-only computers, as long as you have enough notes in your wallet, the XTRM-Q is definitely one to look out for.